So we all heard the same word, but we didn't all embrace it the same way. The problem is, in most cases, the majority, even biblically, leans more toward the negative than the positive. You had 12 spies that went into the promised land. 10 of them came out with a what? Evil. And 2 came out and said, we can take it, but they all had received the same prophetic instruction. The land is yours. They had already heard God say, the land is yours. So the word of the Lord was sound and it was ready, but it wasn't God's issue. It was their, lack of compliance with what had been spoken in advance. So 2 came out holding on to what they had when they walked in, the word of the Lord. 10 came out and allowed the sense realm to affect their evaluation. They looked and said, everything, this is so powerful, y'all got to get this. They walked out with the fruit in their hands. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all didn't hear what I just said. They were holding the promise and told the people, here is what God told us he would do, but we can't handle it. Some of y'all so busy shouting over the promise, you're not preparing for the promise, so that when it actually manifests, you're overwhelmed by what God promised. How are you overwhelmed by what you prayed for? They walked out and said, we are holding in our hands what God promised. We can't do it. Because in most cases, the conversation leans toward the negative if you have not been prepped in faith. So watch this, y'all. When those 10 start speaking, even though 2, I love you, Lord, are saying we can take it, the majority have a louder sound in conversation than the 2 that are declaring by faith it can be done. So what happens to the people? They have a tendency of leaning toward what's louder even though it's not sound.